Dude, thank you. Thank you very much.
And Talizora.
They escaped unharmed. Chip, the mission parameters changed. Lord, you understand that.
You did the right thing. Just give me a heads up.
Thank you, Shepard. Now there's at least one other soldier in the room. I've got to get back to the heavy fleet. Run. We'll talk later.
Ostend. You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have the planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koresh sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. You crash landed on the boat.
Oh, there it is. Hey, thanks, man.
Normandy can assist with rescue.
That's weird.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over.
Why didn't I see
The
that?
Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard, Commander.
That's awesome, Articus. I do appreciate it, man.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands through the Dreadnought. We freed it.
We freed it. This is a fascinating prototype. Some study on being able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Oh, Articus. I really do appreciate that, man. I mean, yeah, dude. Seriously.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its feelings?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend.
He's my friend!
It's our best source of information on the Geth.
Legion's my friend!
The scientific benefits.
Are off the table.
You don't want to continue this, Admiral. Articus is my friend!
How will they react without Reaper riders?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Radar for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kill is allowed.
Then, coordinate with Geth. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
No.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of the server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator-1 ships. Disabling them will limit casualties.
You mess with Ham, you get the cuz. Oh, my back. So, I told you I took on a new project, and like I'm glad to do it and stuff. And it's just that I get emails, and they're like, oh, I know I didn't see the. I know I didn't see your email that I got at 9 a.m. because I'm not on that email address. On this computer, I'm on another email address. What a jackass, Jeff. What a jackass! Oh, by the way, Articus, have you ever watched Dave Chappelle comedy? Not Chappelle's show. Nothing against Chappelle's show, but I mean his comedy. Like his stand-up. And he does some of his stand-up on Chappelle's show. Point being, have you ever watched Dave Chappelle stand-up? And the reason why I ask is, he has,
Edie, can you clean this up?
yeah? Do you know his, white people drinking skit? I mean, basically when he talks about, how when white people drink, they list off what they've had. I've had 2 beers, a shot, a hamburger, and a Bloody Mary. You know what I mean? Like how white people name off shit they've had instead of just being like, "Yo, man, I'm fucked up." like it's a rite of passage. Like you have to clarify. Like, no, man, I'm fucking drunk. I had 2 beers. I had a shot. Tacos at this place down. You know what I mean? Like white people name shit off. I've been watching some streamers, like especially on like Friday nights, because like people tend to get drunk on their Friday night streams. I've been watching other streamers that I enjoy, and just like the whole, like, fucking naming shit off thing is a thing. Like, it makes me laugh so much. I was watching one of my favorite guys stream last night, and I don't want to say his name because I don't want it to sound like I'm making fun of him. But, like, he had a bottle of whiskey, and as he was getting, donations, because he was doing, like, a comparison, like, what game do I learn next? Do I learn this one or this one? And people were sending him donations so they could, like, say, you should learn this one or this one. And every so often, he would do a shot. So he had the bottle, and he's taking shots, and as he's talking to people, he's like, yeah, I don't understand. I've had this much to drink. I've drank. And I'm like, you don't need to tell us, bro. You don't need to tell us how drunk you are. Like, it's obvious how drunk you are.
Special project. It's not a fleet per se. Just with the research vessels. Her technical grade.
So, like, I'm actually very aware of this. Like, when I think that when I stream, if I ever stream drunk, which I don't think I want to do, but I might do it for fun, I'm going to be very conscious of not, like, naming shit off. Like, I'm going to be an adult. Hey, I got drunk.
Tell me about the civilian.
Our civilian ships. Admiral Corus commands them. It has arrived as crash pad.
3 beers.
In peacetime.
I love when Dave Chappelle does white people, by the way. When he makes fun of white people, ah, dude.
Would even give the tour.
Dude!
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far.
Levangie!
But before we began this war, we juried together.
Levangie, we were just talking about white people getting drunk and how the Dave Chappelle skit from a couple years, well, not his skit, but his stand-up bit, where he talks about white people that get drunk, and he's like, I've had 3 beers, 2 shots, and I was watching a streamer last night who was getting drunk, and he was it was making me laugh so hard, because I'm like, dude, just get drunk, okay? Don't name that shit off, man.
I apologize. This war is
Levangie, I'm glad you're here, man. Happy day to you, sir. I was going to say good morning, but it's afternoon for me now. Good afternoon, sir.
but we'll do whatever we must to win.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
It's like white people just can't say, I'm drunk.
Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
Talk to you later, Tally.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Oh, shit. What's up, Tally? I'll call you up to my cabin. No, and it's not even it's just it's like a thing. Like, it's a real thing. Meet me in the comments. All right. Miranda wants to meet us in the comments, you guys. And Tally wants to talk to us in our cabin.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come on.
Come on up and see me sometime, Tally.
Thanks for asking me out. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are fighting on me.
Woo!
And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
Things, ideas, new tech that make an invasion too good to pass up. That's based on my father's work. If they die,
I have,
if I don't
here's a dumb story. I have eczema a little bit on my knuckles. If you can see, my knuckles look a little beat up.
I feel like I'm bluffing.
But when I was like 18, 19 years old and I was in college, I was working at a Subway, and my body was starting to change, hormones and just life, and I was building an allergy towards tomatoes. So I was cutting the tomatoes at Subway, and I would get little nicks and cuts on my hands from the knives and just working with machines and stuff. Just little things, right? And the tomatoes would get into my hands and make my hands break out really bad. So when I would go to turn in a test,
I should get back before the
I would turn my
hours
test in, and my teachers would always look at my knuckles, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, do you get in fights?" And I didn't know how to answer that because I'm not a violent human being, and they'd be like, you know. And I would just be like that whole shrug thing, like, you know, I'm a kid. And I just didn't know how to answer it. Like, because I wanted to be like, do I answer yes because I'm a badass? Or do I answer no because I'm not a badass? Or do I answer aloofly? So I used to, when I would turn in papers to my teachers in school, in college, and they would comment on my knuckles, I would be like, oh, you know, shit happens. I don't know where that story just came from. You mentioned college professor, and I had to tell that story all of a sudden.
Trevor, remember our agreement? We'd open the bottles to resize.
Articus, it's your girl.
And it's my turn to buy.
It's your Grey Widow.
It hasn't been here yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
Doctor, put that bottle in the same place. We'll crack it open to celebrate our victory over the Reapers.
Yeah.
Admire your optimism, and I'll look forward to the day we can share it. Till then.
That's your girl, Articus. Guys, I gotta run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Let me just save the game. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. So I have... Oh my god, the yawns. We have plans for the channel, like things I want to do. And one of those being, I want to eventually get to a certain level of income that I can create like a set. And I have two minds of this. One, I'd like to do like a green screen behind me right here and just be green screen. And just be a face, right? But two, I also want to do a set with like a really nice couch that people can come over and we can do like co-op games, but like maybe fighting games, like in the same room, and you get that dynamic of like people hanging out. Because I think that hanging out dynamic is really awesome. And so it's kind of theater of the mind when it's a solo streamer with an audience, which is awesome. But then when you've got like a group of folks, like the shit talking can start and like the fun types of stuff can start. So I'm trying to build towards two things. One, having a green screen so it's just me solo with you. And then two, having a set, possible with a green screen behind it, where the camera's panned out a little bit more and you take in more of what's happening where I'm at. And I'm kind of thinking I might want to do like almost rent an office to do that, because I don't know if my house in particular is set up a certain way that I can do that, especially with roommates. I'd have to have like no roommates and just have the whole house set up for streaming. But anyway, I've got that idea that's something I want to do. I like sharing this stuff sometimes just to put it out there and see what the internet thinks. Internet, what do you think about me being awesome? Because you're awesome. Alright.